Live at 3, Gwenom is not free. We're going to go over the T4s, the ISO and Gwenom blog post events. And we've also got a lot of data mines, a lot of good stuff in today's video. Let's get into the Brotherhood of the Storm Watch. I don't know what I'm saying. Thanks to Updog, Spend Campaign Energy. This event seems a little bit more complicated than normal. Spend Campaign Energy to earn Symbiote Surfer Orb Fragments. So that's one way. I believe there's a total of 4 ways. From campaign nodes for the Symbiote Spaceway event starting on the 29th. Then earn Blitz credits. So Blitz credits, that also starts on Monday. Spend ISO 8 energy starting on the 30th. ISO 8 energy for the Isotope Invasion Alliance-wide event starting on the 30th. Also, I wanted to say about that, to finish off this Blitz event, you need about 2.5 rotations. That's if you have a full roster, of course, with 50 wins. So you got to, if you really want to know the actual math, you got to multiply 2.5 times 50. Max milestone each day. Yikes! Everybody loves blitzing. Earn Allied Supply Orbs, and those are the Allied Supply Orbs 3 from Isotope Invasion Alliance-wide event starting on the 30th. Win in Blitz. Win in Blitz battles to earn more Symbiote Surfer Orb fragments for the Symbiote Spaceway events. This portion of the event begins on the 2nd. Big shout out to Updog. Now, a lot of questions about Gwenom's ISO. And for me, you can see on the screen, initial thoughts, Gwenom Striker. And that is because right here on our ISO 8 counterattack assist, in raids, generate 1 ability energy to self and all Hive Mind allies. Now, I just want to acknowledge that this is my initial thoughts. We don't have any information on Red Goblin yet. None, no, nothing. So, as of right now, I've got Striker on Gwenom, Striker on Venom, Raider on Void Knight, and then I got Skirmisher on Carnage. But we're gonna have to see. Like I said, it's up in the air until we get the Red Goblin kit. Also, I'm really curious if the Red Goblin kit is gonna make the team viable outside of raids, specifically in Alliance War and in Cosmic Crucible. Right now, I'm hearing people are already clearing the Bio Boss node with the 4 Hive Minds that are in the game and Super Scroll. And I was able to do that on the test server as well. Get off my lawn! I don't know what that means. If you spend $25 on Gwenom, you'll get the item. And the item is good for getting Carnage. Well, here's the thing. Diamond Stars on Carnage. If you bought the first one on Void Knight, you got a 7 red Carnage, and then if you bought the Gwenom one right now, then you get a 1 diamond. If you buy the third one, which will be in the Red Goblin offer, that'll be the costume for Nova. So right now, to be at the second part of this milestone, you have a minimum spent $50 on Void Knight and $25 on Gwenom. We don't know what it's going to cost for Red Goblin. It is whiz. Now we're going to get into the blogs. I'm going to switch to the other side of the screen. Greetings, Commander. Here's your battle plan for January 27th through February 2nd. Symbiotes of the Spaceway, spend campaign energy and earn Symbiote Surfer Orb Fragments. That's one way. Herald of the Clintar Web Milestone, earn Blitz credits and gain Symbiote Surfer Orb Fragments. That's the second way. Green Goblin Classic Trial will start on Monday. It's kind of a big deal because I'm sitting on 7 yellow for Green Goblin, and for me, that'll allow me to get him to 7 yellow, which is going to be a big deal. Season 13 Battle Pass would be Forge. I'm a big fan of getting some on Forge, and we have a Carnage Blitz. On the 30th, the Isotope Invasion, expand ISO 8 campaign energy and earn the Allied Supply 3 Orb Fragments. The 31st, Geology Bounty, earn double ISO 8 crystals from ISO 8 campaign nodes for 24 hours. And then we have more ways of getting Void Knight, which is going to be the Symbiote of the Spaceway bonus event. Earn Symbiote Surfer Orb Fragments from special ISO 8 hard campaign nodes. Wow. Then on the 2nd, is going to be the Blitz event. It says Tech Wizardry Quick Rumble Blitz with Darkhold Symbiote of the Spaceway bonus event. Earn Symbiote Surfer Orb Fragments from Blitz battles. And apparently, we'll have to see how that plays out. My goodness. All right, so this was in the data mine for a minute now. Keep an eye out for inbox messages alerting to character availability. And they never tell us in advance when this is going to happen. We're just going to have to wait for the game inbox. But this was in the data mine. It looks like this was accurate. Iron Man Infinity War Crucible store for 750 Elite Crucible credits. Now, that currency is this currency right here. And that is awarded on Thursday at the conclusion of the Cosmic Crucible. And typically I just dump it and get the teal gear Crucible orbs because I'm looking for uniques. But for right now, I'm saving these until at least Thursday morning in hopes that I'll start being able to finish up Iron Man Infinity War. Darkhawk is going to Hard Node 7.6, and then Ironheart MK2 to War Store. And War Store for me is also another currency that I'm kind of short on. Let's keep going on to the events. We're going to read a little bit more detail. Forge Symbiote Beacon is fully operational, and to help guide new Hive Mind recruits to Nexus Earth, Fury is kicking off this initiative with Symbiotes of the Spaceway. So that's going to be the Void Knight event with character shards found in Symbiote Surfer Orb Fragments. You can find Symbiote Surfer Orb Fragments in 4 different places. Web milestones, ISO 8 campaign nodes, right? Starting on the 31st until the 2nd. Then on the 2nd, it can be earned by winning Blitz battles. And then 4th, there'll be daily free claims on the web store. All right, fantastic. Herald of Clintar. Head to Blitz. Daily cyber mission that rewards Symbiote, the Spaceway progress, and Silver Surfer, Symbiote Surfer, Orb Fragments. I never know what to call that guy. Hi. Void Knight, whatever, right? That's where you're going to get Blitz credits. Isotape Innovation. Third leg is the Alliance event for you and your Alliance to spend ISO 8 campaign energy, earn Alliance credits, and earn Allied Supply 3 Orb Fragments. Also, those were missing from the store yesterday. They're now there. And from daily free claims on the web. Great. Then we got the Darkhold Blitz Rumble. This is kind of a big deal. So Dark Promotion Credit Maximum. With more ways to earn Dark Promotion credits than ever before, we're increasing the maximum amount you can possess. To power up more of your roster, going live on the 31st, we're increasing the maximum amount of Dark Promotion credits you can possess to 30,000. Where before the cap was 12,000. Now, I just want to say this. A lot of people immediately said, well, then if they're raising the number to 30,000, what is going to be the Dark Promotion credit cost to upgrade Super Skrull when he actually gets in there? I don't know when that's going to happen, but I said this yesterday. I'm not expecting Super Skrull to necessarily be available Dark Promotion credits until at least they do their auction event. Typically, there's some sort of leaderboard auction event, and they restrict it to 100 players or 50 players or 500 players, whatever. But maybe they're not going to do that. Maybe it's just going to be super expensive. I mean, what if it costs 20,000 dark promo credits to go from, 6 red to 7 reds? I don't know. Best character in the game. All right, new elite credit orbs. Now, for a lot of people, this is a non-event. And this is basically a way for them to put a 10x opening on Red Star orbs and Elite Four orbs and so on. And the question asked is, why did they do it this way? And the answer was, if it was if it was an easier way to do it, we would have, but this was the easiest way. And because the question was, can't you just do a 10x? And the answer is no. I have some explanation for that, but it's needlessly complicated when the simple answer is this was the easiest way to do it. So this is going to be a non-event for most players that are still working on getting the majority of their roster to 7 red. So if for players that have all of their start characters to 7 red, then this will save a little bit of time, and then it also eliminate the need to open red stars when there's 10x, because this is going to be a permanent feature. So let's just read it. Players have pointed out that they would like to be able to open more than 1 red star orb at a time and have the increased drop rates of dark promotion credits constantly be an option. After hearing this feedback, the team has made the new elite credit orbs to deliver on this request. Keep in mind these important notes. This is designed mainly for endgame players. So this is an endgame player who have an abundance of red star currency, or most of their roster has the desired red stars on their characters. Players who want dark promotion credits when the increased drop rate isn't running will be able to use the new Elite Four credit orb instead. can't earn any red stars for specific characters by opening these orbs. This is important. You can't earn any red star for specific characters by opening these orbs. Only the rewards stated below. Same as red star orb. Any orb rewarding dark promotion credits will not exceed the dark promotion credit cap, which is going up to 30,000, as we talked about before, resulting in the excess being converted into ultra credits. All right, so let's just read how it works, and this is going to happen on January 31st. Elite 4 credit orb. So this is basically the equivalent of opening 10 red star orbs, and instead of getting red stars on characters, it's going to pay out Elite 4s and dark promotion credits. And so the advantage to this is that it'll be faster, and you'll always be able to get 10x dark promos, basically. But if you don't have all of your characters to 7 red, probably don't want to use this. Elite 5 credit orb. Equal to 10x Elite 4 star orbs. The Elite 5 orb credit costs 50k Elite 4 credits to open and substitutes all red star drops with Elite 5 credits. Maybe you want to do that, maybe you won't. Same thing is true for the Elite 6 credit orbs. Equal to 10x Elite 5 orbs. The Elite 6 credit card costs 50k Elite 5 credits to open, and all red star drops are substituted with Elite 6s. So maybe you don't want to do this, maybe you do want to do this. I feel like this is just a in-game player feature at this time. Release player notes update. So basically they are going to have a simplified release notes when the new patch goes out. Now, the way that the new patches work is that it's an over-the-air update, and I'm guessing that that's going to happen on the 7th or the 14th of February. Starting on the Monday before this happens, there's pre-downloads on your respective stores, and then the patch goes live on the Wednesday. But there's a couple days where you can pre-download the patch, and then everything goes at the same time at server reset on Wednesday. Corrupted armor and Pact of Wrath. We talked about that already. That is for the Nova Wrath costume and the 1 diamond on Carnage. A bunch of stuff on the web store for you to collect, and I think all of that is great. Now, just wanted to go over some data mines courtesy of Quick Draw. They talk about here the unlock method for Gwenomverse. I just want to restate this, is that data mines are subject to change. Into the Gwenomverse milestone, gain progress in this 7-day event by earning Ghost Host Orb, well, that's a sentence, fragments from arena ranked rewards, battling in war, completing in the Clintar drum kit web milestones, and the daily free claims. Earned symbiotic rewards including Gwenom shards, diamond orb fragments, teal biogear, T4 ability materials. Also earn points towards the month-long mechanical marvel milestones by collecting X batteries and the neutralizers. That's running. Clintar drum web kit milestones, spin incursion energy to earn ghost host orb fragments and teal catalyst, and the progress into the Gwenomverse milestone. Just a friendly reminder to go to the web store and vote for Vindicator. I don't know why I'm voting for Vindicator. I'm not Canadian, so I don't have anything in it for me. But all these people on Reddit are telling me to vote for Vindicator. So we'll vote for whatever you want. I think Sasquatch is winning, and then Guardian, and then last is Vindicator. But it'd be strange if Guardian doesn't make it into the team, because he's like the Captain America of Alpha Flight. It'd be strange if he wasn't on the team. And he's currently in 2nd place, and 2 of the 3 make it into the game, apparently. I just wanted to go over this pretty quickly right here. This is the notes from the meetings that the Player Voice Council does. And I just want to say that the envoys meet with a different team than the Player Voice. And I really think that's a good thing, because there's 2 different ways and 2 different teams for various members of the community to interact with the developers. And sometimes when they're hearing it from 2 separate groups, like envoys are saying one thing and these guys are saying the same thing, it's led to a better situation overall from the community, in my opinion, for sure. So I just wanted to go over some of the notes, and maybe I have some context with my experience with the other, because I deal with a different group of people. I deal with the envoy channels. Flagged the increasing concern about time players spend in-game and out-of-game preparing and strategizing for successful competition. Highlighted the need for alliance management web tools featuring the Roadmap blog, as a burden on leadership can be overwhelming. And there was a poll that they collected data on that we talked about, I believe, in yesterday's video, and that was information presented to them based on time spent in and outside of the game, because the data that the developers have only shows in-app time, but as sweaty players will tell you, is that, you know, we're planning different things, and alliance leaders, my goodness, between recruiting and war strategies and so on, it's just a lot. Managing a Discord. Flagged the negative sentiments around the extension of Cosmic Crucible season and the length of the seasons. Suggested a break between seasons. I have been advocating for shorter seasons, and so we have more updated rules. Personally, Cosmic Crucible is my favorite game mode, and so I'm not personally interested in a break, but I would just be like it if the seasons changed more frequently. Discussed economy concerns around the store currency payouts, cost of items in various stores, and the updated needs for more challenges, like ability materials challenges, for example. Something that I've been hearing a lot lately is about T4s, and that was brought up in a call that I was in this morning. Flagged the community's negative sentiment around silver promotion credits and gold promotion credits accumulating in player inventory after Red Star acquisition. I know for me, I'm sitting on 15,000 silver promotion credits and 1,500 gold promotion credits. So that's just kind of like end game thing. When people have a majority of their roster at 7 red, it starts to stack up very quickly. Discussed updated and shared feedback related to new player experience. Yes, I was on a call about that this morning, and that's what we talked about mostly for an hour. Discussed content for current and future game modes and events, shared feedback. Yes. Discussed council playtested current future game modes. Yes. Lastly, Scotty, who has connection with that team, the same team that the player voice movement talks about. The compensation is rolling out today, and some have already received it, but the list isn't short. And that's talking about the compensation for the level cap increase for the first 2 hours, where it had the wrong ratio. It was 2-to-1 instead of 6-to-1. And then I don't know what this means, but I'll just read it. For the issue about the blast off to 100 event, the team has decided to extend the Century Credit event store and currency until February 12th. Well, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye for now. What rhymes with tree? It burns when I pee. I don't know. Bye. Scotty doesn't know? Oh, that's from a movie.